When you go to object-oriented programming, this is the Mpamiso Justus BIT 119 PS. The keywords we've got abstract. Abstract, it defines as an abstract class or method that must be implemented by subclass. It is used when a class should not be instantiated. And the example of the code we get, the abstract keyword is used to declare a class that cannot be instantiated on its own and is instantiated to be inherited by other classes. The second word we have assert. Assert is defined as the tool used for debugging to check conditions. Its usage is through an assertion error if the condition is false. The explanation of the code, the keyword is used to let the program test if a condition in your code returns true. The third word we have Boolean. Boolean represents a value of a true or false. It's used for conditional statements here. Boolean is used to declare a variable that can have only two values, true or false. On the fifth word, we have got break. Break, this exits a loop or switch case. It is used to loop execution prematurely. Here, break. For example, you have said that int I, when it is less to 5, increment. So when I reaches 3, this program must break. The fifth word, we've got a byte. A byte, we know it is an 8-bit integer. It is used for memory efficient storage. The expression of the code is the byte keyword is used to declare a variable that can hold a value between -128 and +127. So in this example, the variable age is declared as a byte and assigned the value 127. That's the next word. We get case. Case defines a switch statement. It is used with a switch for multi-way branching. A case. The case keyword is used in a switch statement to specify a value to match. In this example, we've got the program checks the value of the variable day, and if it matches the value 1, it will print Monday or Tuesday. The next word we've got catch. It means this catch handles executions. It is used with try to catch errors. In this example, the program tries to execute some code, and if an execution occurs, it catches the exception and executes the code in the catch block. The next word we have class. This defines a class here. It is used to represent objects and methods. In this explanation of the code, the person class is declared with the access modifier public. Then we have continue. Continue, it is a statement that skips to the next iteration of a loop. It is used to skip to the next iteration here. For example, in this code we have, it is explained that if I reaches 5, in the code it should skip 5. So when it reaches 4, it will skip 5 and start on 6, then up to 9 because it is less than 10. Then we got default. Default, it is a keyword used in a switch statement. It is used to specify a default value. The expression of the code, the program checks the value of the variable day, and if it does not match any of the cases, it prints weekend. Yeah, like when it does not match any of the days of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Saturday. So it will print weekend. Another word we have do. Do, it is used in do while loops. It is used to execute a block code repeatedly. In this example, the program loops through the numbers 0 to 9, printing each number. The next word we have double. Double, it's a 64-bit floating point primitive data type. It is used to present the small number. In this code we have the keyword is used to declare a variable that can hold a 64-bit floating point number. So we have a pi, the value of pi, which is 3.1459. The next word we have else. Else, it is a keyword used in an if-else statement. It is used to specify an alternative. Yeah, as it sounds, else you must have two alternatives. This or else, there must be this. So in an example we have this. It was supposed to welcome admin, if else it welcomes the user. The next word we have enum. Enum is a special type of class that represents a fixed set of constants. So it is used to define a set of named values. In this example, it was used to represent a set of days, the weekdays from Monday up to Sunday. The next word we have extends. This is the keyword used to extend or inherit from a parent class. It is used to inherit properties and methods. So here the properties in this we have animals as well as dogs under animals. The next word we have final. It is used to declare constants. So the importance of final in Java is to declare constants here. So the final keyword is used to declare a variable, method, or class that cannot be modified or overridden. The next word we have finally. From final then finally. It is a block that executes regardless of whether an exception is thrown. It is used to release recurses or perform clean up. So this finally is a keyword used to specify a block of code that will always be executed regardless of whether an exception is thrown. Then the next word we have for. Yeah, of course this is used in the for loops. It is used to execute a block code repeatedly. So when they say that int I equals 0, and I is less to 10, then when say I increment, it will it will count numbers from 0 to 10, adding 1 1 when it is, yeah, when it is an increment of 1 from 0 to 9. Then we go to if. Yeah, this is also used in the if else statements. It is used to make decisions based on conditions. For example, you have said that if is admin, then it will print out welcome admin. Yeah. So it will honor a welcome if the person is the admin. Then we have float. Float is a 62-bit floating point primitive data type, and it is used to represent the small numbers. Yeah, this keyword is used to declare a variable that can hold a 32-bit floating point number. Then we go to implement. Implements is a keyword used to implement an interface. Yeah, it is used to declare that a class implements an interface. Then we get this word import. Import is the keyword used to import classes or packages. Yeah, so its function is to use classes or packages from other libraries. Another word we have instances. It's an operator used to check if an object is an instance or of a class. It is used to check if an object is of a certain. It is used to check if an object is an instance of a particular class or interface. Then the next word we have int. It's a 32-bit signed integer primitive data type, and its usage is to prevent whole numbers. Yeah. This int is used to declare a variable that can hold a 32-bit signed integer. Then we have long. Long, as here it is long, it holds the 16-bit signed integer primitive data type. Yeah, this represents the large whole numbers. For example, when the code is like 1 trillion, 1 zillion, those are long numbers. So this, when you put long, it will be specified at a 64 and above signed integer. Then we have new. This is used to create new objects, and its used in Java is to instantiate classes. Then we have another word as null. This is a keyword used to represent a null reference. It is used to indicate that a variable does not refer to an object. Object as another word. It is the root cause class of all Java. It is used to create objects that can be used as instances of any class code. Then we have package. It's a class of related classes and interfaces. It is used to organize classes and interfaces into a hierarchical structure. Yeah. So this package is a keyword used to declare a package which is a collection of related classes and interfaces. Then we have private. It's an access modifier that restricts access to a member. Its usage is to hide members from other classes. Yeah, as when something is private, it is accessed by the authorized users. So when we talk of private, it is used to declare a member that can only be accessed within the same class. So objects outside the class cannot access this modifier. Then we have protected. It's an access modifier that allows access to a member by subclasses. It is used to allow subclasses to access members. More of protected. It is a keyword used to declare a member that can be accessed within the same class and subclasses. Yeah. Then we have public. It's an access modifier that allows to be a member of any class. Of course, public, any class can access it. Return. This return is a value from a method. It is used to exit a method and return a value. Yeah, return. It's like to run a program. You run the method, then it returns the answer of it. Then we have short. Short is a 16-bit signed integer primitive data type. It is used to represent small whole numbers. Then we have static. Static is a keyword used to declare members that belong to a class. So this is used to create members that are shared by all instances of a class. Yeah. It is used to declare a member that belongs to the class rather than an instance. Then we have a string, a class that represents a sequence of characters. For example, a text, used to represent a text. We have super. It's a keyword used to access the members of a superclass, used to call the constructor or methods of a superclass. The superclass is used to access members of its class super. Then we have switch. Of course, this keyword is used in switch statements. It is used to make the decisions based on a value. So it is used to declare a switch statement which allows you to execute different blocks of code based on the value of a variable. Yeah, switch is used to execute large blocks of code. Then we have this. It is used to refer to the current object. Yeah, when you're pointing at this. So this is used to access the members of the current object. Then we have throw. It's a keyword used to throw exceptions. It is used to indicate that an exception has occurred. Throws, a keyword used to declare exceptions that a method may throw. So its usage is to specify the exceptions that a method may throw. Then we have transient. It's a keyword used to declare variables that should not be serialized. It is used to exclude variables from serialization. Then we go to try. It's a keyword used in try-catch blocks. It is used to enclose that may throw exceptions. Yeah, this keyword is used to declare a try block which contains code that may throw an exception. Then we've got void. It's a keyword used to declare a method. Yeah, a method that does not return a value. In other words, is a keyword used to declare methods that do not return a value. So they are used to specify that a method does not return a value. Now, when you use void, no need to return. While is used in the while loops. It is used to execute a block of code repeatedly while a condition is true. Then we have volatile. It is used to declare variables that may be accessed by multiple threads. It ensures that changes to variables are visible to all threads. Then the wrapper class is a class that wraps a primitive data type. It is used to provide a method for manipulating primitive data types. Then we have XML. This is a markup language used for storing and transporting data. It is used to store and transport data in a platform. We have yield. It's a keyword proposed for Java 15 plus support switch expressions. It is used to return a value from a switch expression. Then we have an array. It's a collection of elements of the same type. It is used to store multiple values in a single variable. And last, we've got multi-threading. The concept of executing multiple threads or flows of execution concurrently, used to improve the responsiveness and throughput of a program. Thank you, that's all I had.